You're listening to the Magnetic Boss Podcast, a place for spiritual entrepreneurs and visionary women. I'm Calandra, intuitive brand designer and founder of the Magnetic Boss Studio, where we cultivate magnetic brands, websites, and a social media presence for our clients. On this podcast, you'll learn how to begin cultivating your magnetic brand so you can attract dream clients with ease. Each month, we'll bring you real, raw conversations and industry guest experts to help you create your most magnetic self. Thank you for listening today. Now let's get this party started. I have a super special episode to share with you today. This is a podcast reshare. And the reason that I am sharing this episode is because you may or may not know that the Magnetic Boss podcast has a sister podcast called the Brand Incubator for spiritual entrepreneurs. And on this podcast, we are chatting all things branding and helping you identify whether or not it is time for your brand to evolve. So in this episode that you are hearing right now, the link will be in the show notes to subscribe to the podcast, but we're going to cover the telltale signs that you need a brand refresh. So enjoy this episode and stay tuned for more. Welcome, Magnetic Boss. The Brand Incubator is where brand and web design align to create an exhilarating experience that gives you everything you need to share your brand with the world. In this podcast, we'll help you determine if you're ready to have a scroll-stopping brand. One of the number one questions that I get asked around branding is, what are the signs that I need a brand or I am ready for a brand makeover? I am ready for an overhaul. So in this episode, I want to share with you 3 of the things that are going to be telltale signs that you need a brand. And if you have questions or you want to chat with me one-on-one, you can go to calandramartin.com/branding and get your application in and book a connection call with me so that we can really identify if this is the right fit for your business or not. Okay, so the first sign is that despite putting tons of time and effort into your social media strategy, showing up on Instagram every single day, people are still scrolling by your content. Or they're not seeing your content at all. And you might be thinking to yourself, what the fuck is going on? I have such an amazing offer. I have this transformational experience. I have all of this knowledge, and yet people aren't seeing me. If that is something that you're thinking to yourself in your business on the regular, then that's probably a telltale sign that you need a brand. The next telltale sign is that you have been spending countless hours trying to DIY your way into building your online presence, but you're finding that nothing really matches up and consistency really feels impossible at this point. So this might mean that none of your graphics match or your website is all pieced together and messy and overwhelming, not only for you, but for your audience too. That is a big red flag in your business that you are ready for a brand makeover. And then the last telltale sign is that every time you share your business with the world, you cringe a little bit because you know that first impressions are important and you're probably feeling a little embarrassed. Or what I come across more often is that entrepreneurs won't even share their business because they are worried that they don't have everything figured out yet. They don't have their brand put together yet. And so showing up on social media and creating high value content feels impossible because you want people to have that perceived value of your brand and your business. So that is the final telltale sign that you need a brand. So if you are wasting a ton of time, if you are feeling like you are not seen in the online space, and you are lacking consistency or lacking the drive to show up in your business, there's a good chance that we should have a conversation, and I would absolutely love to chat with you more about this opportunity. I didn't always have a cohesive brand myself. In fact, I started out throwing spaghetti at the wall in all areas of my business. But once I was able to cultivate a personal brand that finally felt good and brought me boatloads of clients that I adore working with, I became obsessed with helping other spiritual entrepreneurs do the same. It is my mission to help you understand and experience the power of creating a magnetic brand. And the good news is you don't have to do it alone. I absolutely love taking the weight of branding and design off your shoulders and giving you the fuck yes. Truly, those were the exact words spoken from one of my favorite clients, feeling in your business. Once you are squealing with excitement when you glance at the deliverables and designs that we've sent over to you, I know that we've done it again. I cannot wait to help you establish your magnetic brand. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe wherever you are listening so you don't miss a thing. Your iTunes reviews help the show impact more magnetic bosses just like you. If you leave a review or listen to this episode, share the episode on Instagram and tag @calandra.martin on Instagram so I can thank you personally. If you're craving community and connection with like-minded entrepreneurs, join us inside the Magnetic Boss Collective on Facebook, where you can build relationships and share your business too. Until next time, Magnetic Boss.